I wish to reflect with you on the illumination in the St. John's Bible, on the story of the two disciples going from Jerusalem to Emmaus. This illumination is juxtaposed as a diptych with the crucifixion scene in Luke's Gospel. And it's deliberately so. It's meant to do that. And the reason for that is as they come to an understanding of the resurrection, their understanding of what happened with the cross, how it brings to fulfillment the ministry of Jesus, and yet is transformed by the resurrection. That's the understanding that's so crucial to the story of the disciples encountering the risen Lord. The illumination is complicated in this sense. It's really two portions. The first portion, Jesus on the road with the two disciples, Cleopas and we think Mary, and we think they're married, with Jesus right here, walking on the road, the two disciples overwhelmed with grief, questioning Jesus, and then Jesus says, look, how is it that you do not understand all these things? And proceeds to tell them how his own life as this stranger, in fact, relates to all the prophecies in the prophetic works as well as the wisdom works and the Psalms. They arrive and get to the place where they want to stay overnight. Jesus pretends to want to continue, and they say, stay with us. The day is nearly over. And here in the top half of this illumination here, we see the two disciples again around a table with Jesus now in gold and a loaf of bread. And of course, he is revealed to them as the risen Lord and Jesus. And as Luke tells us, their eyes are opened and they recognize him as the one who was crucified and is now risen. And they say, were not our hearts burning within us as we walked along the road with him and he explained the scriptures to us? It's one of those utterly golden moments in terms of understanding how the church came to understand who Jesus was, what he was doing in his ministry, but most importantly, what his dying and rising meant to the church. Powerful illumination, lots of dynamics going on, and again, juxtaposed with the crucifixion for our benefit. Have you ever had, as a learner, as a thinker, as someone who is living your faith day to day, this kind of moment of insight, of understanding, where suddenly in an encounter, sometimes with another person, it has shifted your frame of reference, and suddenly things start to open up in a fresh and dynamic way. The second thing I'd say here is that they are not done learning. They will come to these kinds of moments again and again in their lives as they unpack the meaning of the reign of God and the person of Jesus in relationship to that proclamation.